Chapter 2, Klaus. The halls of Ross Academy echoed with emptiness. Klaus pushed his cleaning cart, the squeak of its wheels a lonely sound. He was 16, a dropout, his life a world away from the privilege of this school. Klaus was the janitor's son, his days spent scrubbing floors and emptying bins. He had left school to care for his mother after his father vanished. Life was a struggle, but Klaus held on to hope. Klaus had a secret. Each day, after his cleaning duties, he would sneak into the academy's training grounds. He would hide among the equipment, his heart pounding, and watch the students spar. They moved with a grace and power he yearned for. These students possessed the gift of chi, a spiritual energy that granted extraordinary abilities. Klaus knew he couldn't stay hidden forever. He yearned to join them, to unleash the potential he felt within. But fate had dealt him a cruel hand. He was born just a few years too late. 50 years ago, the world had changed. A wave of cosmic energy, known as the Great Pulse, washed over the Earth. It awakened something dormant within humanity, something powerful and ancient. Spiritual chi, as it came to be known, flowed through the air, infusing the planet with new life. The Great Pulse sparked an evolution, a leap forward in human potential. People discovered they could manipulate chi, bending the elements to their will, healing the sick and enhancing their physical abilities. The world marveled at the rise of these awakened individuals who embodied the next stage of human evolution. But the gift of chi was not evenly distributed. While some were born with an innate ability to harness its power, others remained untouched. For them, the Great Pulse was a distant echo, a promise unfulfilled. Klaus was one of the unlucky ones, born just outside the reach of chi's embrace. The advent of chi revolutionized society. Education systems were overhauled, with a focus on cultivating and controlling this newfound power. Specialized academies like Ross Academy were established to nurture the next generation of awakened. These institutions became beacons of hope and progress, symbols of humanity's bright future. But the emergence of chi also created a divide. Those born with the ability to manipulate it were seen as superior, destined for greatness. Those who remained untouched were relegated to the sidelines, their potential deemed limited. This disparity fueled resentment and inequality, casting a shadow over the advancements brought about by the Great Pulse. Scientists worked tirelessly to unlock the secrets of chi, hoping to find a way to awaken its potential in everyone. Their efforts led to the development of celestial water, a potent elixir capable of activating dormant chi pathways in children. But the production of celestial water was costly, making it a luxury only the wealthy could afford. Every day after the last student had left and the halls fell silent, Klaus would begin his secret routine. He'd slip into the academy's training grounds, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement. He knew the risks he was taking, but the allure of knowledge, of unlocking his hidden potential, was too strong to resist. He would find a secluded spot, hidden from view, and observe the students. He studied their movements, memorizing their forms, trying to decipher the flow of chi within their bodies. He practiced in secret, mimicking their stances, honing his body and mind. He felt a spark within him, a flicker of something powerful waiting to be unleashed. He knew he was different, that he possessed a strength that belied his circumstances. He just needed a way to unlock it, to break free from the limitations imposed upon him. And he knew that celestial water held the key. Section 5. The Price of Hope. Klaus worked tirelessly, his days a blur of menial tasks and stolen moments of training. He scrimped and saved every penny he earned, his eyes fixed on a single goal: to purchase celestial water before his upcoming birthday. It was his only chance, his one shot at awakening his dormant potential. He knew the odds were stacked against him. Celestial water was exorbitantly expensive, a luxury far beyond the reach of a janitor's son, but he refused to give up hope. He clung to the belief that he could defy his circumstances, that he could forge his own destiny. He knew that time was running out. His 16th birthday was fast approaching. The day when his potential would begin to fade, his chances of awakening his chi dwindling with each passing moment. The weight of his dreams, of his and his mother's future, rested heavy on his young shoulders. Each night, Klaus would return to their small, cramped apartment, his body aching, his spirit weary. He would sit with his mother, her frail hand clasped in his, and share stories of his day. He never spoke of his secret training, of his dreams of awakening his chi. He didn't want to burden her with his hopes and fears. His mother, despite her own struggles, always had a smile for him, a warm embrace that chased away the chill of their circumstances. She was his anchor, his source of strength and inspiration. She believed in him even when he doubted himself, and her unwavering love fueled his determination. He knew she worried about him, about their future. He saw the fatigue etched on her face, the lines that spoke of their hardships. He vowed to change their lives, to give her the comfort and security she deserved. He would find a way. He had to. Klaus lay awake at night, the city lights casting long shadows across his ceiling. He dreamed of a better life for himself and his mother, a life free from the constraints of poverty and societal prejudice. He envisioned a world where he could walk with his head held high, his abilities acknowledged, his potential realized. He dreamed of joining the ranks of the awakened, of mastering the art of manipulating chi. He imagined himself fighting alongside them, protecting the innocent and upholding justice. He yearned to be a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of perseverance and determination, but his dreams were often tinged with doubt and fear. What if he failed to acquire celestial water in time? What if his efforts were all in vain? The thought of living a life of mediocrity, of being forever bound by his circumstances, filled him with a profound sense of dread. The weight of responsibility pressed down on Klaus, threatening to crush his spirit. He was just a teenager, yet he carried the hopes and dreams of his family on his shoulders. He felt the pressure of time, the urgency of his mission. He couldn't afford to fail. He pushed himself harder, working longer hours, sacrificing sleep and sustenance in his pursuit of his goal. He knew the risks he was taking, but he was willing to do whatever it took to secure a better future for himself and his mother. He became a shadow, moving through the halls of the academy unseen, unnoticed. He was invisible, a ghost in the machine, his presence acknowledged only by the faint scent of cleaning supplies and the soft whisper of his broom against the polished floors. One evening, as Klaus watched the students spar, a surge of determination coursed through him. He wouldn't let his circumstances define him. He would fight for his future, claw his way out of the darkness and into the light. He would prove that even a janitor's son could rise above his station and claim his birthright. He closed his eyes, picturing the flow of chi within his body, the dormant power waiting to be unleashed. He could feel it, a faint hum beneath his skin, a spark of potential yearning to ignite. He would find a way, he had to. His mother was counting on him, the world was waiting. He was Klaus, the janitor's son, and he would not be denied.